Check it out. Today's video is on rust prevention. Dun dun dun. Disclaimer, I am not a professional car restore mechanic, but I play one on YouTube. Anyways, check it out, surface rust. I believe there's a leak somewhere up here, so I'm gonna have to replace the seals at some point. My overall plan is to get the whole bed and the whole interior covered with like lizard skin or rhino liner, you know, whatever all that stuff is. But anyways, the problem I'm having is I keep cleaning this and, you know, water gets in there and I still keep getting this surface rust. And, you know, the bane of these old Land Cruisers are rust. Once they start rusting, it's pretty bad. So basically today all I'm going to do is take a nice little wire wheel, clean up this rust, and probably cover it with some sort of primer like Rust-Oleum. Nothing fancy, just something to prevent this stuff from happening. Check it out, here's all the surface rust cleaned up. There's a lot of bare metal. So my next step now is to blow it off with some air, clean it up with some brake cleaner, and then apply a nice little coat of primer to protect this bare metal here. All right, here she is. Hit her up with one little coat of primer. She's not pretty, but that wasn't the goal today. The goal was pretty much to get all the bare metal covered up so it doesn't keep on rusting. This is the front driver's side of the car. This is probably the worst area of the truck. I mean, it's surface rust back in there, and then I got some cancer spots right there and right there. I actually have a patch panel that somebody cut out that's like this whole section. So when I take her to a legit body shop, hopefully they can weld in that patch panel and I won't have to deal with this. But for today, I'm just, you know, brushing off some of this rust. I'm gonna spray some Rust-Oleum or some sort of primer to prevent her from, you know, looking like this. Front is a little trickier. As you can see, sanded this down, primered it up on the rail right here, on the door frame rail. There's some rust spots and bare metal there, but the actual, you know, the floor pan and stuff is gonna be a little bit harder to take care of. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to this today because it's hot as hell and I've probably wasted a lot of my day doing this anyways, but eventually this will be primed up just like the back and I can move on to other things. Okay guys, so I did some more cleaning up. Sprayed out this area right, you know, on the floorboard. I haven't gone up there yet because it's kind of tricky to get up there. And the paint I'm using is kind of spotty in its coverage, so I'm gonna get something a little bit better for this small space up here. Maybe something I can roll on. But for the most part, I got the parts that actually see moisture when it rains and stuff. So hopefully, maybe I'll get some paint to cover it up because, you know, primer doesn't really protect, it kind of absorbs stuff. So you want to put a layer of paint over that, but I'll probably do that later. But for now, boom, rust is kind of sealed in and hopefully that'll prevent it from spreading any further for the time being.